Hello, this is Kathy Atkinson. I'm the owner of Mind, Body, and Soul, and this is our monthly mini class. This month's topic is going to be the chakra system. And I'm not going to go super in depth into each of the chakras. I'm going to save that for future mini classes where I'll go a little bit more in depth into each chakra. But today I just kind of want to talk to you a little bit about what the chakra system is and why you would care about the chakra system. So I try to keep these classes short to about 15 minutes. So if you have a question, please feel free to put it in the comments, and then I will do a blog post on my website, which is Mind, Body, and Soul Online. Remember that soul is S-O-L-E. Mind, Body, and Soul Online.com. And if there's questions, then I'll go ahead and do a blog post, and I'll do a Q&A and answer all those questions for you. So the chakra system, if you think of the chakra system as kind of like this connection between your spirit and your body, okay? So your spirit is kind of like the battery pack for your body, because if your spirit leaves the body, then there's no source of energy. You're basically dead. But you need to have some way for the energy from that battery, from that spirit, to connect to the body to power different parts of the body. And that's where the chakra system comes in. So if you think about different energy pathways as being light bulbs, and there's this connection between the spirit, and then the chakra connects the spirit to the light bulb on the different energy pathways. And that's how I kind of think of the chakra system, as this, it's not the source of energy, but it's the venue through which my energy powers my body. Okay. Now, the interesting thing is that the chakra system has this connection to the endocrine system and also to the nervous system. The chakras are located along the spinal column, right? But they're located in places where there's also nerve plexuses, as well as endocrine glands. And so the endocrine system and the chakra system and the nervous system kind of all work together to function, to help the body to function. Okay, so hi everybody. Hi Morgan Ann, hey. So we've got this connection between our spirit and our bodies, and the spirit is the battery, and the chakra system is that power cord that connects the battery to the different things on the body. Okay, different parts of the body, different energy systems, different energy pathways of the body. So the chakra system, you've probably heard this. It's Sanskrit. Chakra is Sanskrit for wheel. And in Ezekiel, in the scriptures, they even talk about the spirit is found in the wheel of man, in the wheels of man. And so they saw ancient civilizations actually were very much aware of the chakra system and the different chakras. And as I mentioned, I'm going to be going more in depth into each of the different chakras later. I just want to kind of explain a little bit about the chakras and how I use them. So I'm, as a foot zone practitioner, as I'm working on the body, through the foot, there are signals on the foot for the chakras. And I can feel when I'm on the feet, if that chakra is open or if it's closed. And it's never really completely closed, but it might not be completely open. So as a child, the chakras actually start out as little buds, and sometimes people will call them flower buds. So they start out as little buds, and then as you grow and become in tune and become harmonized, they start to open. And as they open, then they empower different parts and energize different parts. So for example, the base chakra is the root chakra. And the root chakra is basically one that deals with security. If you think of that hierarchy of needs, it's that foundational food, clothing, shelter, those types of things. It's that foundational security. I'm feeling safe and secure in my home, in my life. Okay, that's that root chakra. Well, then the chakra above that, it's about, and the next one is about 2-3 inches below the navel. That one is the sacral chakra, and that one deals with creativity. It's also sexuality. Okay, and so when that one is open and doing what it's supposed to be doing, then we feel creative, we feel passionate, okay, about different things. We can create things, but we also feel passionate in our creativity, and even in our relationships. Then if you go up to the solar plexus, okay, solar plexus is our power. It's where we feel secure in ourselves and in our ability to take charge and lead. And then further up from there is the heart chakra. The heart chakra, of course, is about relationships. It's about romance. It's about caring and giving and sharing. Then there's the throat chakra. The throat chakra is about not only being able to speak your truth, but I believe it's also about the ability to be able to hear other people's truth. So it's kind of a two-way. Then from the throat chakra, there is then the third eye chakra. Now, the third eye chakra is about seeing your divine worth. It's about recognizing your true identity. Okay, and then there's the crown chakra, and the crown chakra is your being able to hear deity and that connection with deity. And so when each of these are open and functioning the way they're supposed to be functioning, they're balanced, they're in bloom, their color is bright and vibrant, then different parts of your life are in harmony. Okay, so understanding the chakra system then allows you to identify areas of weakness. And when I'm on the foot, during the foot zone, I can feel when those chakras are not quite balanced, and I can work with the client then to balance them. But what I'm going to do over the next few mini classes is go a little bit more in depth into each of those chakras with you, so that you can identify what part of your life might need to be a little bit more might need some assistance, and how balancing the chakra can assist in that particular part of your life. Now, this one right here, this mini class here is more about an overview of the chakra system. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. So the chakra system, I indicated earlier that it's Sanskrit for wheels. And so the chakras, people will say that they're either flowers or they're wheels, or that they're kind of even like horns, because they go front and back in the body. So there's a vortex in the middle near the spine, and there's a horn going out one way, and then there's a horns going out the other way. Okay, I can show you that, but it's more like a horn. It doesn't look like a beak, but it looks like a horn. But people also think of them as spinning wheels, each one spinning a different way, kind of like cogs. Alongside each of the chakras, there's this energy pathway that's connecting them and harmonizing and balancing them. They each have their own different color. The colors of the chakras are the colors of the rainbow. And so those colors actually can be helpful in harmonizing and balancing that particular chakra. And yes, it is called chakra. It's not chakra. And I know that in our Western culture, sometimes we'll call it chakra, but it is chakra with a ch, like a hard ch sound. What else can I tell you about them? The crown chakra goes up, the root chakra goes down. So it's almost like, you know how the other ones had they started here and then they went out this way. So they narrowed here and went this way on the body. It's almost like for the crown and the root, it's the coming and going as well, where the crown is going up and the root is going down. But the chakra system is really, it's an interesting system when you understand it and you know what you need to do to balance them. It's really very simple, and a real easy visualization that you can do that I'm going to do with you right now. I'm going to have you just close your eyes, and I want you to kind of think about and just focus on the area at the base of your spine. Now, that's where the chakra is located, is at the base of the spine, at the coccyx. But really, where I feel it is more in the genitals. So if you're standing up and you kind of see that the horn opening, focus on just that area, and just focus on the energy. The color is red, and just focus on that area until you can feel almost like a warmth. Okay? Then once you feel that, you can bring your attention up to about 3 inches below, or 2 inches below your belly button. And this is where the sacral chakra is located. And just focus on that area. And the color for the sacral chakra is orange. The root is red. The sacral is orange. And focus on that area until you can feel a nice warmth there, that it's nice and open. If you don't feel it open, then you can just ask it or instruct it to open. Or if it's really loud or really hot, you can actually ask it to balance. Just instruct the energy of that chakra to balance. And then we can move up to about 3 inches above the belly button. And that's going to be where our our solar plexus chakra is located. So the root was red, the sacral is orange, the solar plexus chakra is yellow, and the solar plexus we talked about is your personal power, and just focus on that until you can feel that. Now, if that's weak, we're going to ask it to open. Good, 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 good. And then once that's open and you can feel it, now you might just feel the energy right in that area. You might actually be able to feel the energy from the horn going front and back, depending on how comfortable you are, how familiar you are with feeling energy and with visualization. But focus on that. So on that solar plexus chakra, which, like I said, the color is yellow. And then we're going to move up to the heart. The heart chakra is located right here where you would think that your heart would be when you put your hand over your heart to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Where your palm is going to be where your heart chakra is. And the heart chakra is, the color of that chakra is green. And I want you just to focus on that. If you see the color green, great. If you don't, and just focus on that energy. Now, for me, as I've gone through, I can still feel the energy from the root and this sacral and the solar plexus. And now I can feel my heart chakra energy as well. But if you can't, then again, just instruct it to open. And then once you feel that heart chakra energy, we're going to come up to our throat chakra. The color for the throat chakra is blue. And feel that. And remember, I said that the throat chakra is about communication. It's about speaking your truth. It's the ability to hear other people as they speak their truth as well. So communication and expression. And you want to feel that chakra open. Okay. Good. And now we're going to move up to the third eye. Third eye is between the eyebrows, right? And this is our ability to see our true self, our divine potential, our divine worth. we really want to have our third eye open, because so many of today's problems, I believe, are caused because we have no idea who we truly are. We're so busy being out there trying to find ourselves and discover ourselves and figure out who we are, that we don't recognize that that discovering who we are is not about going out, but about coming in and about connecting with deity, which is our crown chakra. But with our third eye, if our third eye is open, and if you can feel that energy center there, it helps us to see our divine worth and our divine potential. And then, as I mentioned, we've got the crown chakra. Oh, the third eye, the color for the third eye, I forgot to tell you that, is indigo, indigo blue. And then the color for the crown chakra is purple, a deep purple. We want to feel that on the top of our head. Now, these are the 7 main chakras. There are actually many more chakras, but these are the primary ones. And if these are working well, then we can have harmony and peace in our life, and our health will be improved. Just recognize that there are minor chakras. These are the major ones. But the crown chakra, as I mentioned, is that connection with deity. It's our connection to the universe. Some people will call it that. It's just really knowing, we've got the knowing who we are, and then the ability to maintain that connection. So, as I said, I want to try and keep this short to 15 minutes. I'm already over my 15-minute limit, self-imposed limit. But hopefully there was some good information there that can help you. And then future mini classes will go a little bit more in depth into each of the chakras, so that you can, I'll give you some tips on how to harmonize it, how to know if it's out of balance, what parts of the body that it influences, each particular chakra. But just know that the chakra system is really wonderful. And now we just went through and harmonized and balanced each of those. And so what I want you to do is just focus again, just briefly. Each of them should be open by now. And as you're visualizing this, I want you to pay attention to which one seems to be louder and which one seems to be more quiet, because that can actually give you a clue as to which one is balanced and harmonizing, or which one might be a little, sometimes one is louder because it's trying to compensate for a chakra that's not really blocked or closed, but that's just not functioning the way it should be functioning. And so all of that can give you a clue. One more thing that I want to tell you is, I talked to you about the different colors of the different chakras, right? So if you find that you're really drawn to a particular color and you wear it all the time, and it's just, maybe you eat a lot of the color of that food or whatever, that can also be a clue that maybe that particular chakra needs some help. So if you find that you're always wearing this indigo blue, right? So we've got blue, we've got the indigo, and we've got the purple. So the indigo is like that deep blue. If you find that you're always wearing that deep blue, that might be an indication that that particular chakra needs a little bit of support. If you find that you're always wearing blue, that might be an indication that your throat chakra needs a little bit of support. Maybe you have difficulty speaking your truth or speaking up. You feel like you just can't, you just have to keep your mouth shut, that kind of stuff. If you find that you're always wearing pink or green, which are the heart chakra colors, maybe your heart chakra needs a little bit of strengthening. Maybe romance, maybe compassion is waning a little bit. So pay attention to what you're wearing. If you like particular colors, if sometimes people eat a lot of strawberries because of, they want to balance that heart. Now, you might think that strawberries are root, but strawberries are really more heart chakra. So anyway, there's just a real brief introduction to the chakra system and how the chakra system functions and its connection to both the nervous system and the endocrine system and the glands that are associated with it. I'm going to go more in depth in future mini classes. I'll spend 15 minutes talking about each of the different chakras. So pay attention to my events page on mindbodyandsoulonline.com. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I will do a blog post on my website probably later on this week. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you found it interesting. It was so great to see Morgan. I see Morgan and Alicia and Jill. Hi, Jill. And Lisa. Hi, Lisa. You're so sweet. And Tony as well. It's so great seeing you guys on, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.